What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our Multiversus Character Poll series, otherwise known as the Yay or Nay series. And, oh boy. I look forward to always doing these every week. And I say usually. Like, there hasn't been a time that I was like, oh, I don't want to do this character. Today was kind of an exception. Today's character that we're going to discuss is none other than Lebron James. Yeah, a few of us maybe have heard rumors and rumblings about his name in Multiverses, so I figured let's put him to the test. Let's put him in the Yay or Nay series. Let's see how many people actually want this character. Like, it's a strange one. Like, some people are completely against real life, actual human beings. I don't care if you turn them into a cartoon or whatever, but like, no, keep real humans out of this. But I don't know. It just seems weird. But we still got to give him a shot, right? Let's see how people fare. Let's see what people's opinions are of him. So we'll start like we usually do with Moveset potential, right? So LeBron James plays basketball, right? So we got to have like some sort of basketball themed attacks, I guess. So first one up is going to be pass the ball. So maybe his neutral special here. So his neutral special, he wields a basketball. No, I'm serious. For this attack, he's going to actually use a basketball. Yeah, he's basically like, if you've seen basketball, right? You've seen a player do like a two-handed forward pass, right? I think most of us have seen it if we've watched basketball. So it's basically a passing motion, or to put it in a different way, he's basically gonna like chuck a basketball at you, right? So that's gonna be like, it could be a neutral special. He's got a little projectile to play with at least, so it's kind of, it's good for the character in that way, right? But I think we could also kind of take this move one step further, if you will. We could also have this move be chargeable, right? So LeBron pulls out the ball and he can kind of like sit there, hold it, charge it up. And then once you release the button after charging it up, it will fly further, faster, deal a little bit more damage. And if you hit him after a certain point, after the attack has been charged up long enough, maybe it could even stun the opponent if they get hit with the ball for a brief moment, which allows, you know, LeBron himself or possibly his teammate to kind of come in and, come in with, try to get a KO or whatever it might be. So it could be a fun sort of setup tool. It could be a really fun snipe tool. Definitely, if your opponent's trying to recover off stage, like I said, it's just a ball that he's going to chuck at somebody. So it's an idea at least, but then again, how much can I do with a basketball player for a platform fighter? This one was a little tough. And speaking of tough, I had a difficult time coming up with like an up special idea. So I took this one from Space Jam. Yeah, I had to watch Space Jam 2, unfortunately. Who else had to watch Space Jam 2? Yeah, I feel for everybody. But the point is, there's a point in the movie where he gets turned into a cartoon. And he kind of like twists himself all up and around, and then he kind of like uncoils, which ends up launching him into the air while his feet and legs basically rapidly spin beneath him. So I'm calling this move like the helicopter legs or the helicopter spin or something like that. This could be his up special, right? So the move starts by him twisting his body around, and then he launches straight upwards with the legs spinning beneath him. So it's kind of like a helicopter type of attack. The legs spinning beneath him. That's obviously where the hitbox is going to be for the attack. But yeah, it's what can I like? I can't just go, oh yeah, LeBron James is going to wield a battle axe all of a sudden. Like, where would that come from? There has to be a reference to it or something. So trying to come up with a moveset for him besides basketball 1, basketball 2, basketball 3, like I need something. So here's what I got for this one. I guess it works, but yeah, it is what it is. And then for move number 3, he's gonna use a basketball again. I know, creative. Hold on. All right, but this one, from downtown. That's what we're gonna call this one. All right, from downtown. It's another basketball attack, obviously, but LeBron James would do like a regular shooting motion that you see in game, right? Just kind of maybe takes a step back and shoots the ball straight into the air, and then it will come arcing downwards. maybe hitting an opponent. So this could be like a good maybe anti-air tool because the ball is going upward. So think of like a mortar shot, right? Where something gets fired upwards and then it comes down in a different spot, or maybe it even comes down in the exact same spot. Snake in Smash Bros, he's got his grenade launcher that goes straight up into the air. So something like that type of attack, right? He throws a projectile into the air and it can either come arcing down and fall in a different spot, or maybe it could just fall exactly where he shot it from. But basically, the ball goes into the air. If the opponent gets hit by it, obviously they take damage, but if it comes down, you know, it's something that they got to watch out from above. If they're just standing on the regular ground, on the platform or something, it's, you know, it's something interesting. It might not be the greatest idea of attack because they basically have to be standing in one spot. But then again, got to remember, if your opponent's trying to recover and they're a little bit below the stage, if you can set up the spacing for this attack properly, you know, you could drop this the ball on them from, you know, you could be on the stage and they're off stage trying to recover, and, you know, from downtown, right? Shoot the ball, and you could end up hitting them and causing the opponent to kind of panic a little bit. Or so it could be an interesting interruption tool for recovery, and definitely a decent move for anti-air. But I guess, like I said, it's basketball stuff. Like, again, I can't just go basketball 1, basketball 2, even though I kind of did. Now, moving on to the alternate costume portion. I think this could be a fun little idea. In Space Jam 2 again. But there's a few different times throughout the movie that we actually see LeBron dressed up in other characters' outfits, right? So his default could either be his Toon Squad uniform or just his regular gray uniform. I guess those could actually be two different alternate costumes themselves, or one default, one an alternate. But the other characters that he dresses up as, we do see him as Elmer Fudd at one point for like, 3-4 seconds or something like that. And then he like chases after Bugs. And then there's another scene where Bugs and him are in the Bugs mobile, and, well, Bugs is dressed as Batman, but LeBron is dressed as Robin. So you could give him the Robin alternate costume. I mean, maybe that could just be the theme for LeBron's alternate costumes. He just dresses as somebody else from somewhere in the Warner Brothers universe. So, you know, it could be a fun idea just to kind of see different character skins on an actual character, I suppose. But just a fun little idea. And now for the ending portion of the video for, well, my opinion. I'm sure many of you have given yours by now. But for me, this is a big no. Like, just no. Just please. There's no interest in this. Like, I'm all for wacky characters. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for surprises, because I think that's one of the best things about these type of platform fighters. When a character gets announced or introduced that you just don't expect and you don't see coming, then you're like, whoa, I like this outside of the box type of thinking. But when you get to actual people, like real life people like LeBron, he's not made for platform fighter. So I guess that's kind of my issue for more realistic type people. Sure, you could bring up Arya Stark, I guess, but Arya's, yeah, her character's based off of like a real fictional character, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just have, maybe it's the celebrity that I don't care about seeing in the game either, but before I go too far, it's a no from me. So let me know what you guys think. Nonetheless, I am very, very curious to see how this one plays out. I did have a post about a month ago asking you guys. More people did say no over yes in that one, but we'll see how he does in the yay or nay series for today. That is pretty much going to be it. We're wrapping it up here. Hopefully we get some interesting results. We'll be back again next week with the updated stats, so we'll see how LeBron does, as well as Black Cat and Taz from last week, but that's next week. Today's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.